The internet has made these questionable Steve variants. To make sense of them, we'll be learning them together. From the most unhinged Steves to the ones that make absolutely no sense. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's dive into the weirdest Steves ever made. The Mimicker is the most terrifying out of all the Steves. At first glance, it does look like Steve, but with a grin, dark eyes, and his body being very skinny. The Mimicker was made when a black parasite infected Steve when he was just getting wood. His face changed, skin stretched, eyes became wider than they should be, while his clothes stayed the same. But the thing is, Steve never dies.
I see you. Do you know what happened to me? This thing inside me, it's controlling me. I can't help myself. I am in pain. My skin is stretched to its limits. I want to die, please, ever since the accident.
Parasites spread through his nervous system, forcing him to remain alive and conscious. Trapped inside his own body, Steve can see, think, and feel everything that happens. When you see him, he stops in place, crouching and opening his mouth. But as soon as you look away, he starts running towards you. But what sets the Mimicker apart from other Steve is its lore. The mod's creator didn't just make a creepy looking Steve, they gave him some sweet lore. That Steve is still alive, screaming inside his own body. This thing inside me, it's controlling me. I can't help myself. I want to game end myself in GTA. The parasite has made him game end his own pets, his own friends, and he can't even do anything about it. That's what makes it so disturbing. If you're Gen Z, you most likely remember Pixel Gun 3D. Oh hey, that rhymed. The main character called Newbie is a Steve variant shown with the other Steves. Unlike the multiplayer mode where you just battle other players, the story mode actually tells us some lore about Newbie's world and who he is. His story is put into worlds, going from World 1 to World 4. In World 1, he wakes up in a zombie outbreak. He fights through a church and city, and then raids a hospital where patients are already infected. Chasing a helicopter across a broken bridge, he swims to an offshore prison and finds a top secret lead to Area 52. A scientist there explains monsters are coming through a portal located at a school. After battling through the school, Newbie jumps into the portal to destroy the source. World 2 begins in a village where he rescues a girl from an evil chicken man. She admits she entered the portal first and accidentally awakened a dragon that sent monsters into Newbie's world. Together, they cross a desert, Sky Islands, and Winter Island, then reach a hell castle and a portal to a parallel world. They defeat the dragon, it apologizes, promising to purge the monsters, and raises a bigger mystery. Why is everything square? World 3 has the pair in a swamp barrier the dragon can't pass. A wizard claims an ugly monster cubified reality, then tricks them to a space station. After escaping aliens and reaching what they call the creator, they learn a code error, the bug, rewriting the world into blocks. Newbie enters VR, defeats the bugs, but is trapped in the internet as the new bug. World 4 reveals Cubic, an entity imprisoning people in mind games. Newbie recruits 3 champions, where an admin then clones his own appearance, and confronts Cubic. He wins. A high score then appears and the world snaps back, revealing the saga as a looping game. The story ends with Newbie knowing about the loop, searching for a way to truly escape it. As of this video, World 5 has not been released, but we have some interesting pictures telling on what it could be, which is this incredibly bugged out world. But there hasn't been an update in the last 3 years, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Now, after going through this, some heavy nostalgia came back to me after learning about the lore of Newbie. You can't blame me. When anyone has a phone, they can play Pixel Gun 3D. During 2012, Steve became one of the very first Minecraft LEGO figures. The earliest version was what LEGO called a micro mob. Released in the 21102 Micro World set, he had no legs, no arms, no game, but instead just 5 tiny stacked bricks. His legs were literally nothing more than a black 1x1 plate. But Steve didn't stay like this forever. LEGO soon released a prototype design that looked closer to a normal minifigure, with a molded head, torso, and actual legs. The prototypes had a stickered face and even alternate shades. But eventually, LEGO settled on the teal shirt and navy pants that Minecraft players know so well. Over time, Steve began appearing in nearly every major Minecraft LEGO set. Now all of these LEGO sets are all cool, but I was able to find LEGO Steve introduced in a lot of stop motion. That's been made by a bunch of talented people over the years. Like for example, a whole Minecraft LEGO movie was made by the creator Titan Pictures, which features a full storyline of LEGO Steve, where I wanna bet is 10x better than the Minecraft movie Warner Bros made. Another is this small first-person stop-motion LEGO Steve video. Here the person who made it, Kara, shows Steve walking in first person and even breaking a tree, opening a door, and also opening a chest. He tries to go to sleep, but of course, there's some monster nearby. So this LEGO Steve pulls out his sword and attempts to kill the mob, except he gets blown up. It just goes to show that LEGO Steve isn't simply a toy, but also can be a thing that lets people be creative and let their ideas come to life. Do you remember 2014 YouTube, where there was a whole bunch of OG Minecraft YouTubers? In this area of YouTube, we had some of the GOATs, Stampy Cat, DanTDM, and popular MMOs, where as kids, their content got us hooked. Now looking back, I can't really remember anything bad or PG-13 plus stuff that they created, except that one time with DanTDM.
Hey everybody, this is Dan and Ryan from the Diamond Minecart, and today we're going to be playing Welcome... Ah, f***ed up.
I'm scared.
Holy there's so many down there. A dog, but when you look him in the eyes in normal survival mode, he will turn into a crazy son of a...
But there was also another side of Minecraft YouTube. Content that would 100% get you banned from the platform if it was made today. One of those channels is called Futuristic Hub. In this channel, he adds a mix of recognizable characters in an animation-like style. And this channel is where we get to meet Futuristic Hub Steve, the most degenerate Steve variant. To understand why this Steve is so bad, we first gotta look at the channel as a whole, because the creator of Futuristic Steve was Brian Martin. Now Brian Martin has been in many controversial events on YouTube. His online career goes back to the late 2000s. He first appeared under different names, promoting a refer and link Get Paid site in 2008, and later launching the Life in a Tent channel. First uploading skits and vlogs, he quickly changed to clickbait titles and misleading thumbnails to get views. His reputation then hit a low point in 2011 after he uploaded a video joking about the tragic Japanese earthquake, which got a lot of backlash from the commentary community and helped spread the word that he's one of YouTube's most disliked creators. After repeated terminations of his channel, Martin came back in 2012 with Futuristic Hub, a Minecraft animation channel. While most of its videos were harmless, it featured very questionable content. To just see an example of one of his videos, let's look at a small clip.
Oh, yummy. Just what I've been waiting for. Time for your punishment.
Huh? Did you just slap my butt?
Yes, I spanked it with my ruler because you were a bad student. Now you're free to go.
So
That wasn't even the worst part. We still haven't taken a look at Futuristic Hub Steve, and it's already gotten this bad. Remembering way back from my childhood was where he first appeared was in the video SpongeBob is in Minecraft 3D animation. The video starts with a very odd looking SpongeBob that is in an almost Minecraft-like world. SpongeBob being confused, he runs towards a messed up looking Patrick. They both discuss how they teleported into a completely different dimension, or as SpongeBob calls it, a dreamland in his imagination. Just a quick note, these are usually how Futuristic Hub plays out his stories, where an iconic character is transported to a different show. Anyways, both Patrick and SpongeBob spot a mysterious looking Minecraft-like guy over a hill. Patrick starts running around like a madman and bumps right into our first look at Futuristic Hub Steve. Patrick then says Minecraft is dumb, and this Steve starts throwing hands at Patrick. Yeah, this is pretty much how most of the videos in Steve actually goes. He meets a character, some sort of conflict happens, and it's over. This one is an old example of his skin, where he just has the plain black t-shirt and pants. But then as more videos come out, he started to get more dripped out. If you're wondering what happened next, the original Futuristic Hub channel vanished from the platform in the early 2020s. This Steve variant shows in the video Minecraft Herobrine Origins, made by the channel Blister Cinema. In order to find the Steve variant, we gotta watch the video and see what it all has to offer. The video begins in the real world. As the video goes on, we are shown a missing Minecraft player, who is a 25-year-old gaming commentator from the computer. This missing person was last seen during a Minecraft livestream. This dude then gets on a call with a person named Matt, where they discuss about the missing person that was on the screen, where the call ends with Matt hoping our dude stay safe and not to play Minecraft. As crazy as it sounds, I would listen to Matt who knows what's going on. Obviously, dude doesn't listen to Matt's warning, so he just logs in on Minecraft. Then some spooky stuff happens, and whatever this thing is that's playing music breaks. The dude then gets some weird flashbacks after fixing it and letting it play. We then get this flashback or dream-like situation in a first-person view, which seems like he's being chased. Well, I was right. Then he gets captured by like a real-life Enderman guy. Okay, just to stop a bit, I'm watching this on YouTube and already this is way better than the Minecraft movie. I kid you not, Blister Cinema, more like peak cinema. Okay, I'll stop. We then see this other dude touch our dude, and guess what happens? He's transported to an almost Minecraft-like scenario, but in real life. Just look at this. He's got the arm on the right-hand side. Dude even has an inventory and health bar. The dude then starts punching and kicking the snow. I don't know why, maybe getting used to the keyboard bindings. He picks up some snow that gets put into his inventory, then presses F3 to find out his coordinates. Then we go full on raw Minecraft with no protection, and he starts eating some berries, fishing, and starting a fire. But it's not safe since it's nighttime, and oh my gosh, it's a zombie. Dude grabs his fish and then starts running, mining, and even making a golden apple, to where after a while he comes across a cave where a pickaxe, torch, and a mysterious enchanted book is lying there, called Herobrine's Journal. He doesn't go into the cave just yet, but instead he goes to this shed, where we meet this guy all dripped out, making weird villager noises. The dude shows the book, and for some reason, the villager guy gives him a freaking diamond sword and enchant it using Herobrine's journal. The villager then gives dude an ender pearl, and then dude was off his way. Dude then comes across this barn where he turns around and oh my gosh, is that Herobrine? They then get into this big fight where Herobrine is just loading up that punch and sending dude to different places. The dude seems like he's about to die, but he eats the golden apple. Well, it ended up coming in handy. Then dude walks out the barn and the video ends with him stuck in a monitor. Dude is cooked. This Steve variant is most well known in the music video Castle Raid, made by MC James. And I 100% guarantee you that if you were a Minecraft kid, you most likely heard of this guy and his songs. If not, let me unlock something in your mind. MC Jams was the person who made the Psycho Girl songs. She's the one with the blondish hair and had those iconic blue headphones. But when I listened to MC Jam's Psycho Girl songs, it just made me remember when I was a cringe kid back then. But hey, the song still slaps. MindQuest Steve is created by the YouTuber Sam Green. Like many other Steves we covered, he also does animation series. But the one we're mainly gonna look at is Epic MindQuest Season 1. Even though Sam Green has some questionable other videos, I can already expect what I'm putting myself into. We start with a normal Steve-like person game ending a pig, pretty normal. After killing some more mobs, the sun starts going down, so he starts building a dirt house, where a creeper similar to Diddy Steve in my last video comes behind him. Epic MindQuest 1 then ends with the Steve looking at an Enderman-like creature. Epic MindQuest 2 starts off good, where our main character is fighting a bunch of undead mobs. But what happened to his dirt house? Yeah, I got no idea. Remember when I said he's fighting a bunch of undead mobs? He actually was a wimp and digged a hole under the ground till the sun came up. Then the creeper guy we saw earlier becomes Steve's friend, calling him Master. Then again, we see another figure in the background. Now looking into it, we won't know the guy behind the tree after a while. But we do know one thing. Steve's goal, which is to find diamonds. Of course. Now, majority of episode 3 is Creeper and Steve being stuck inside this slime ball. They eventually get out, finding a map where the diamonds are. They get another person to the team, Charles, with a cool little top hat. Then all of a sudden, Steve gets the map stolen by an emo Enderman, giving it back to this also emo looking one, but looks like Steve. Here we witness a filler that doesn't really add to our goal of finding diamonds and who that emo Steve is. But instead, we get put into a whole Pokemon battle with Creeper and an Iron Golem. But one thing is though, is we get to learn the Creeper's name, Mr. Fluffermuffins. Then the Iron Golem explodes. Dang, there's a lot of exploding in this series. In episode 5, Charles gets kidnapped and we finally find out who that emo looking Steve is. Next, they arrive at a place called Ender Valley. Then they find out where Charles was put, but also we find Steve finally confronting Herobrine. Now all I can really say is they start sword fighting and then start throwing hands, with Steve throwing a pretty cheap shot. And guess what happens? Something explodes, which was Mr. Fluffermuffins. Now, after taking a look at this miniseries, it's pretty cool how we have MindQuest Steve's upbringing, but I find it interesting how on the Steve variants panel, it's MindQuest Herobrine instead of Steve. But I definitely believe Sam Green is mad talented. Like, I can't fathom how long this must have taken. One thing though is there's just a little bit too much explosions in this. This is who we call Crazy Steve, or Mr. Fudge Monkey Steve. This YouTuber created a whole series called Annoying Villagers. To understand Crazy Steve, we must first understand Normal Steve. In the Annoying Villagers universe, Steve is not just a dude, but he was chosen by Notch to act as the protector of the world. I'm not joking. He then, during the series, goes to defeat Herobrine. Steve is as regular as Steve from normal Minecraft. He wears a turquoise shirt, indigo pants, and occasionally wears diamond armor when he's fighting someone. In this universe, dude is an expert swordsman, skilled in archery, able to fight even without armor in some situation. In episode 28, the Steve with this diamond armor is Crazy Steve. I'm taking a look at him right now and he doesn't look so crazy to me. Now what I noticed with Mr. Fudge Monkey's animation is that he's cooking with these fight scenes. Kind of reminding me on how way back in 2015, these animations were everywhere. There's also the Minecraft parody songs ones too. Like, you can't tell me you don't remember Don't Mine at Night. Anyways, the Steve here gets these dark gray areas in his eyes, which I believe that's what shows when they become crazy. After some questionable stuff going on, it seems like whenever the Steve gets this eye bag under his eyes, he gets a big power boost from it. Then it ends with to be continued. At the present, Annoying Villagers stays at episode 65, the most recent upload being in January 2022. Since then, new episodes haven't been released, and fans believe the series may be over. The Steve is created by Silpaja with over 2 million subs. where they make content that seems like it's more kids oriented. Now, I don't quite like it since if you look at the majority of their videos, it's pretty suspicious for a kid to be watching. Alex falls in love with Steve and Steve stuck in the fence. Especially the thumbnails, man. It's really rubbing me off the wrong way. Well, anyways, the basic gist of the Steve variant is that he's very anime from the chubby artwork and anime-like hair. This is the same with this universe's Alex, which is often put in weird circumstances. For example, the video Steve, I'm Stuck. It starts with Alex feeding some farm animals who then finds an egg and gets the bright idea to make pie. The chicken though gets revenge by tripping her up, where she then gets stuck into a fence. Steve sees this and starts throwing potions at her. Yeah, compared to the other Steves, this one is probably my least favorite. From the edits I've seen from the Steve variant, it's always getting outshined by the others. Zombie Mask Steve is a Steve variant, well, with a zombie mask on. In the original video where this Steve variant comes from, called Zombie Prank The Minecraft Life of Alex and Steve Craft Animations, the Steve comes across a zombie mask that's just lying on the ground. He goes to Alex and with the fakest reaction ever, kind of gets scared. An iron golem then appears and team rockets him to the sky. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I had to research some crazy stuff for this video. So yeah, I'll see you in this next one. Peace.